I am Milton Langer. I'm a past president of the Morton Grove Historical Society. We have a museum in Morton Grove, which most of you probably know about, I hope. But right now I'd like to give you a little bit of the history here of the village of Morton Grove. In 1830s, we had the first European settlers. In the 1840s, actually a family of note, the Loechners, settled here and later on built a greenhouse. In fact, after some period of time, this place was noted for its greenhouses. We had actually, in one area, we had 8 miles of greenhouses in which they grew roses that were exhibited at various World's Fairs, particularly the one, I believe, in St. Louis in 1904. But also, the Haupt Yale House, our particular museum, is actually a farmhouse that was once located near Lincoln and Austin Avenues here in Morton Grove. It was moved in 1984 to its current site on Dempster in the Harrer Park, right next door to our Veterans and Civic Center. And the move cost about $50,000 to move it. The house cost us $1, so actually it was a fairly expensive place to move, but it had a lot of work. If any of you are ever interested in it, you might come to the museum and look at some of those videotapes of that particular move. It's like watching paint dry. Now, some very important, prominent people that helped develop the society and helped move the house and helped reconstruct the house after it was put on on Park District land was Dodie Conley and Fred Husher. Others, I'm sorry I can't remember all of the names. Unfortunately, Dodie Conley just died in 2010. Later on, they worked very hard at raising money for many, many other projects, in fact, actually, the Education Center, which we talked about earlier. The basement is modern and has exhibits. The main part of the building, of course, is representative of the late 1800s and early 1920s. There's a radio in there I don't think belongs, but we do have a radio at I think the wrong time. Again, I'd like to mention free lectures and open house. Also, it is nice to remember that the town was named after a fellow by the name of Levi Parsons Morton, who was born in 1824. He, I doubt, ever actually visited the village, but the Morton name stuck because of his financial aid to the railroad that went through Morton Grove. He has a lofty place in society. I would like to just mention a couple. He was vice president under Benjamin Harrison, which had a 4-year term in the 1880s. And some of you may remember, prefaced, or at least began with, before him and after him, Cleveland. He also was potentially a vice president under James Garfield and McKinley. And both of those people died, as you may know, in office, and he could have become president of the United States. We have a great collection of archival material in which I hope that you can come and visit. Many people have come to do personal research. We had someone even call me one time interested in a dog show, and he wanted to find out what the old phone number was when the person that had lived here was involved with a dog show. And we were able to find that information out for him. We had lots of bars, restaurants, we had a phone center, and we even had a movie house. And I understand from one of our members that he even got to see Sally Rand. Anyway, I hope you'll be able to come and visit our our Historical Society building and come to visit some of our programs. Our telephone number, which I always lose, is 847-965-0203. Please come and visit us.